Hey guys, Paul here from Happy Me Business. I'm a bit of a funky video. I wanted to tell you how to run a last man standing football competition at your work. I've seen a lot of companies doing this. They seem to have fun with it, and it's a lot easier than it sounds to run. So I'm just going to explain the theory. I've done a few, and I think they are quite interesting to use. So I've got a list of names. What have I got? 6 names. Or obviously how many people you get to enter, the better. So you pay $5 to enter. So here's the theory. The opening day of Premier League football this year is Saturday. It's the weekend of the 13th of August. So I've just had him up. What you say, I'm going to take it on Britain and UK football. You can say on the weekend of the 13th of August, you have to pick a team to win, and you can pick any league. It's up to you if you filter it down, but usually it's any English league, any of the top flight leagues, right? So you have to pick a team to win. So you will look down Arsenal, Liverpool, no obvious winner. So Man United away at Bournemouth, you might fancy Man United. Man City at home to Sunderland. So most people would probably think Man City are going to beat Sunderland. So their first pick, Mick's going to be a Man City. I'm sorry, Mick might be Man City. You can also, like I say, you can use any league, any British league. You obviously define which leagues. So you might say, Wigan at home to Blackburn, Aston Villa at home to Rotherham. I fancy Aston Villa, right? So they might think Aston Villa. Paul might think Aston Villa. Oh, Aston Villa. And then, let's pick another few just so I can show. Cardiff at QPR. Norwich, Sheffield Wednesday. Newcastle at home to Huddersfield, right? So these people might say Newcastle. Obviously, it's up to them who they pick, but there is a theory. So if we play through, and we just for example, we'll say that Man City drew, Aston Villa won, and Newcastle won. So the two that picked Man City are out. Right there, done. They didn't win. Your team has got to win. Now these 4 people are through. Aston Villa and Newcastle have won. So they go into week 2, which here's Tuesday. It has to be, well, it's up to you when you pick it, but generally when all the teams are playing. So Saturday the 20th, the week after. Now the fixtures for the next week, they have to look at it and pick a team that's going to win. But here's the kicker: they can't pick a team they've already picked. So you can't say I'm going to pick Man City every week. You've got to pick a team that you haven't already picked. So now these people can't pick Newcastle or Villa, right? So they have to look through. Again, Premier League. Obviously, you can provide a list of what teams. So Tottenham at home to Crystal Palace. Maybe these two take Tottenham. I'm just going to put Spurs. These two take. I don't know. One takes West Ham, one takes Watford. I think you're getting the gist. One takes Watford, right? So now if we go through the week, Spurs have drawn, West Ham and Watford have won. These two are out. Oh. Those two are out. These two are through. So they're down to the last 2. Now, if on the 3rd week, they're going to go to the next week, Man City are at home again, so they're going to pick Man City. One's going to pick Man City, one's going to pick Chelsea, right? So again, you can't pick a team you've already picked. So they couldn't pick West Ham, they couldn't pick Chelsea. So this one's going Man City. Oh, this one's going Chelsea. I've spelled it wrong, but I don't care. I do care. So this is down to the final 2, and obviously if one wins and the other loses, this person takes all the money. What I did forget, now a lot of people do, is if you get knocked out in your first week, they offer them a buy back in. They offer them to say if you want to pay another $5 or whatever that initial fee was, you can buy back in. So I missed that out. Now, final week, whichever one, if one person wins, obviously that person's last man standing. Say Man City drew, Chelsea won. Peter's won, his last man standing takes all the money, or whatever you've decided to pick. I'd say take all the money, it's called last man standing. Right. Now, if Chelsea and Man City failed to win, they'd both be out. And then then everybody's back in. So it all resets, all this resets back to week 1. You can decide before whether people don't have to buy back in, or if you say to people, if you want in again, you've got to buy back in. If you say most people will say you've got to rebuy. So you pay another $5 to join again. Anybody who joins, so say Stephen joins, he has got to buy back in, to be fair, for two buy-ins, because the people above have paid twice. So if you understand that they've gone to a rebuy, these people here have paid again to join. So if someone now says, oh, that pot's now worth $100 when it were only worth 30 before or 40 before, now it's worth joining, I wouldn't, if I were you, let them join for $5. I'd say you've got to pay the amount of what people above have paid. So if these people have paid $10 to get in, I would make that new person join for $10. That's up to you. But that is the last man standing theory. It's really quite easy to set up and use. You obviously provide people list of fixtures. For those people who don't know football, the easiest way to pick a team is to look at the betting odds, to go for the real hot favourites. If you don't know anything about football, just look at the odds on them to win. And if they're better than evens or close to evens to win, if they're odds on to win, then you pick that team. So you don't even need to know, or you look at the table, keep an eye on, so this is not a live table, but if West Ham were rock bottom, I'd be looking at who West Ham playing. Oh, West Ham are away at Man City, so you'd be like, oh, right. Obviously, you get that. So I hope that was like a fun thing to do. It's good for work morale to have these daft competitions running. It's not rocket science for them to pick teams, and it's a bit of fun, and it's something to talk about around the workplace. So I hope that helps. I'm Paul from Happy Me Business. You can find me on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Snapchat as HappyMePaul. Any questions or you want to know anything, fire me a message on there. I'm always happy to answer. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Cheers.